Hi, I'm Psychotherapist Mary Jo Rapini. Welcome to Renovating Relationships. Today's topic is intimacy isn't sex and sex isn't intimacy. 10 ways to improve your skills of adding intimacy to your relationship. Now, I don't know what you think about intimacy. For the most part, many people are confused about it. Many of my couples will come in and say, I'm just not getting sex anymore. I feel abandoned. I feel alone. I have to end this marriage because we don't have sex anymore. When I get them one-on-one and we start talking, they begin understanding how they really feel and what they mean. What they really mean is that they no longer feel connected. They no longer have the intimacy because you see, sex alone in a marriage, a lack of it, won't kill the marriage. However, a lack of intimacy will. And most divorces are actually caused by a lack of intimacy, not a lack of sex. So I'm going to run through 10 ways that you can actually improve your intimacy to restore that connection you have with each other. These are skills, and you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to have any money. It comes down to you and your partner committing and basically saying, we want a great marriage. Let's create it together. So number one is schedule time in each day to reconnect, and that means talking, doing something together. Number two, listen without interruption. Listen with the idea of when you do respond, make sure you fully listened and understood what your partner said, and ask yourself before you respond, is this necessary? Is it true? Is it kind? If it's not, you don't really have to respond, just listen. Number three, watch old movies or listen to old music together. Anything that used to bond you from the past, talk about it and restore that. Number four, when you are sexual, make it about pleasing your partner. There is no goal in sex. In fact, if it's nothing more than touching and feeling connected, that is enough. That's so important. That's more important than any other thing you would ever get from sex. Number five, in a crowd or any kind of event, keep your eyes on your partner. Stay connected. That makes your partner feel better. If your eyes are everywhere in a crowd on other people and you only give minimal time to your spouse, it makes them feel like, why am I here with this person? They don't really need me. They don't really want me. They're not really proud of me. Connect by eye contact. Next, tell your spouse frequently how much you admire them, what they mean to you. And by frequently, I mean frequently, as many times as you can think. Everybody needs to know they're appreciated and admired by their spouse. Next, ask your spouse for help with your weaknesses. Rather than always getting defensive and finding yourself defending why you act the way you do, ask your partner, hey, next time I act clingy, will you help me? Will you encourage me with other things? I want to get over this. That way you're really helping each other. You're building and creating a marriage that's going to work and be fantastic for both of you. Next, think about revisiting old towns, old restaurants you went to when you first met, and talk about your memories, how you felt at that first date, how your partner made you feel about yourself. These things are very important. They make the other person feel humorous and also like, wow, this person was really in love with me. If only I had known then what I know now. Next, when your partner's down, remember you have an opportunity to build them up or tear them down. More than anybody else, choose building them up. It'll take the marriage and the relationship in a much better space. And lastly, when you go to bed, hold hands together when you first go to bed and pray for your relationship. We're so used to praying for other people, we sometimes forget to pray for us, for our relationship. The family who prays together really does stay together. These tips can help you restore that connection. Nobody wants to connect to a relationship or a marriage if there's nothing emotional connect to. So do it today. practice your skills, and keep up with renovating relationships. Subscribe to my YouTube. Please talk to me on Facebook. Talk to me on Twitter at Mary Jo Rapini. Mostly remember, the stronger you are, the happier you are inside, the stronger your marriage, the stronger your children. Renovating your relationship renovates your children's lives, their society, their schools, and look at the difference we could make. Thank you, and I'm Mary Jo Rapini, signing off.